HGC number 40. So I had to use the backup save to go forward instead of the existing save. It was like corrupted or something. I don't really know, but much of the same ratings wise, except some of the angles didn't pop off as well as they did. And the same strong BLZ bub did better than the one that we had in the last video, but much of the same across the board. But we do have a big show here. On the show, though, no Sam Strong, no Ripcord, no Vessies, no Liberty, Charlie Homicide, or Brent Hill. So that's six of like our most like pushed acts are not on the card. So let's see how we do without them. Two pre-show matches here. Um, okay, we got another injury to Steve Grumble. This dude, poor dude's hurt a lot. We do Peter Paul as a tag team, doesn't work, but it's fine. So hopefully Steve is all right. I have no idea. Then just a match to get everybody on the card or get the War Eagles a win and Nation of Filth just experience. War Eagles defeat Nation of Filth, and eventually Nation of Filth is gonna get a push here. I feel like maybe. But we start off the show with Carville cutting a promo on Liberty, saying an American man named Liberty as the international champion is disgusting. Carville is a like anti-USA guy. Liberty is like Liberty, so it's an American kind of thing. Um, yeah, so that's like our next international title feud here is Carville versus Liberty, and I hope it brings out some good ratings. Then to follow that up, we have probably Jimmy Power's last match on the main show. Electrico defeats him. Electrico, we're trying to give a little bit of a push here. He just defeats Jimmy Power here. This is to continue Electrico's push into the cruiserweight title division, even though Jimmy Power is obviously not a cruiserweight. But it's just to get a little bit of popularity rub, and hopefully this is the last time Jimmy is used on the main card. Speaking of cruiserweights, we have Jack Bruce kind of cutting a promo on Golden Fox and Danger Kid, um, saying they're nothing. He's the cruiserweight division. He's beat them both, or he can beat them both. Like just kind of ripping into him. I would have him like insult them a little bit, and then eventually like just back cowers away from a fight with him. Um, so the storyline here with Jack Bruce is cruiserweight champ. He's a egomaniac. And of like, Electrico, Golden Fox, and Danger Kid, none of them are great talkers. So we'll eventually pull in like a Troy Tornado or Monty Walker, who is a good talker as a cruiserweight, to kind of counter him. But for now, we're just kind of showcasing his egocentric personality. Then just another Travis Entry and BLZ Blood promo on Sam Strong. Nothing earth shattering there. Monty Walker gets a win here over Alex Braun. Now the win happens because of a botched interference from RP Jr. RP Jr. Monty Walker have been going at it now for a while. There's going to be an added layer to this in the next week. RP Jr. accidentally hits Alex Braun, leading to Monty Walker getting a win here to get a little bit of popularity rub and continue his rise up the card. And Alex Braun shouldn't be too hurt here with the loss. I didn't keep him strong, so he will go down in popularity, but that's fine. Yeah. And then right after that, kind of just like an angle to get these guys on the card. With the Blazing Flames kind of telling Troy Tornado like they're impressed with him and he has a great future in the industry or whatever. Just like a little basic babyface pat in the back push thing there. We have Tommy Cornell challenging Cowboy to a match next week. So next week we will have the long-awaited Cowboy Ricky Dale versus Tommy Cornell after it being teased at the pay-per-view and Ripcord mocking Cowboy last week. We get Tommy Cornell actually making the challenge this week, of which Cowboy accepts, of course. Dusty Streets returns after his loss versus brother Sid Streets at the pay-per-view. He defeats Danny Rushmore here. But afterwards, Romeo Heartthrob comes out and is upset that the fans don't chant "You still got it" at me, Romeo, but you chant at this guy Dusty. I can beat him. I'm better than him. He's nothing. So it's just Romeo's character is just very jealous and insecure. So I feel like that's a natural direction for these both here, as well as Dusty. He's lost both his feet so far, so I feel like he can get a win here. But we'll have to see what happens. And then after that, we have Frankie Future defeating Flapjack Flanagan in a solid match. Frankie Future hopefully makes a popularity jump. Did I keep Flapjack? I didn't keep Flapjack strong, so it's all right. So yeah, hoping Frankie gets a little popularity rub here, and with the hardcore title storyline advancing, meaning that he's going to have a confrontation with Charlie Homicide here quite soon. Then, oh my goodness, what a angle. So Jeb Langley has lost to Damien Carville and then lost to Charlie Homicide. So he still wants the fans to know to who's your daddy. After his back-to-back losses, this is to eventually going to lead to like a TV main event versus that Ripcord or one of the other top heels of like just basic but absolutely fantastic rating. And then a disappointing rating. Um, Sid Streets is backstage and he's confronted by he's walking backstage and he's confronted by the Untouchables, and Eric Tyler effectively sets Sid Streets versus Paul Steadyfast next week as our main event. Just a basic way to kind of start the storyline between Sid Streets and the Untouchables that naturally will bring back in his brother or another partner, we'll see. But yeah, this is just a basic backstage face to face leading to Sid versus Paul. And then our main event, we have Jesse Christian, RP Jr. versus the Demons of Rage. Jesse Christian defeats Demon Anger, continuing his monster rise up the card. I just feel like it makes sense. And with Demons of Rage, they're in the tag title match already, so they could take the loss. And if they do win, this is a ready-made opponent, as well as it continues the Jesse Christian going up the All-Star team. Oh my goodness, he has good chemistry. Oh, that might change things. So originally, I gotta think now. Wow, Jeb Langley really carried this card. Um, yeah, Jesse Christian and RP Jr. were eventually gonna lead to RP Jr. like turning heel and crashing out, and then like he was gonna team up with someone or multiple people versus like Jesse Monty or Jesse Monty Nevesis. I wasn't exactly sure yet, but hmm, I gotta. I'm not quite sure. That's a good problem to have though. And Steve Grumble's injury was pretty inconsequential. So there's major SWF news. I should have put that at the front, but they beat us this week. So the major news is none other than Bruce the Giant has signed with Burning Hammer of the Wrestling Gods. So Bruce the Giant is going to be leaving SWF. So far in SWF has lost Sid Streets, Bruce the Giant, and of course Sam Keith, who's still toxic with his beef thing. But major development here in the story in the save. So we'll have to see who SWF pushes in place. Seems like Whistler. That would be funny. That the guy I let go unintentionally is the one who replaces Bruce the Giant, but he beats Bruce the Giant clean, I imagine, and only gets one popularity boost. The AI has different like rules with popularity gains, it seems like, but wow, yeah, I was absolutely mind blown when I saw it was like Thursday in game. It's like last week or like literally the next day after, like I quit the save video, and yeah, I saw Bruce the Giant signed, so I did try to like do a talent trade proposal with Burning Hammer and the Wrestling Gods, so I can leverage Sam Strong and Ripcord. Because I can bring Bruce the Giant in for a little bit and then just like let him go and then bring him, you know what I mean? Just like in and out kind of thing. But they didn't accept it because like their size is big and we're medium. So when we get the big size, maybe we'll try to do like a talent trade proposal and bring Bruce the Giant in next year. I'm assuming next year. We'll see. Um, but yeah, absolutely stunning developments between Bruce the Giant signing with Bernie Hammer and Wrestling Gods, and now I got a storyline that was going to take place pretty much throughout the next year in game. Has major changes. So thank you for watching. And I'll talk to you next time.